Hi and welcome to another video. And today I think I'm going to do another horror drawing. Okay, so with this one, I kind of think it could be sort of sack shaped with like a mouth like this and two eyes coming out like that. And then I think I'll figure out the rest from here. Okay, so first of all, I think I'm going to use this soft turnip pen. And I'm just going to kind of start filling in the colors. For this, I think kind of like a greenish teal color might work. I'm going to start putting that in. And then on this other side. And the mouth's gonna be... Actually, before I do the mouth, I should probably finish all of this. And then the mouth is gonna be like a deep orange kind of color. And I just realized right now it's looking kind of like Perry the Platypus. Although I don't know if that'll carry on to when I finish it. I think I'm doing pretty good in terms of my social life right now, especially since pretty recently I think I made some friends, which is really nice. Um, so I'll just kind of see where everything goes when I start the school week up again. And then below this layer, there's going to be another one where I'll have kind of like teeth. Then I'll just kind of put this, fill it in. Just keep doing the same here. What? That's weird. And then the final tooth. Oh, I just realized I did it wrong. The gums are up here. Although it does convert pretty easily. Gotta add a bit of like a dirty yellow in there. Just to kind of make the teeth not feel too clean. And that should be fine with that. Yeah, I think I should probably give it a bit of a stronger shape here. Um, and then above here, I'm going to add another layer. Right now, I'm just gonna work on really focusing on the eyes. Need to make another layer below this, just so I could, get in all of this. And then also, gonna make the eyes. I think a nice magenta color would work pretty good in contrast with the teal. Yeah, that works pretty nice. Um, Probably just gonna blend it in a bit better. Uh, Probably want another layer just so I could blend it in like this. And that looks good, I think. And I think I want to go in a slightly different direction with the other one. Make kind of like a circle. Just a bit thinner. And go back around. Then add in the eye whites. And then the eyes gonna be purple like the last one. Okay, that looks like should be fine. And then I gotta go around that with some shading. Alright, looks good. Get this back in there. And it's blended in, I think. I think I gotta go in with a bit darker oranges. That's a bit too harsh. And some yellow. Some more orange. Now I feel like I need this to be a bit more complex. No, that doesn't work. Maybe a bit more blue as it tightens in around here. I don't know why I said tighten. Like as it goes around these dark corners, a bit more turquoise. And then a bit greener on the other side, or while it gets lighter. And just as a test, I'm going to check to see if there's any more spots that I need to work on. Probably the teeth. Okay, so that's not a problem. I just gotta go down here. Oh, wrong thing. I need this. Just gotta kind of go a bit harsher around here. Definitely gotta get some like darker maroons in here. And as it goes up, that's gonna turn to like a blood red. Of course, I need to add another layer below this, so I can get the teeth on good. Okay, so let's see that now. And it looks about right to me. Okay, never mind. I guess I could probably just fill out everything else. That would probably fix it. Okay, it's gonna look a bit weird as I situate things out, but I promise that things will in fact get better. Okay. I think a bit more dirtying up would be good. Oh, that's why it looked weird. Okay, I got to add this to the uppermost layer. Okay, gotta get a bit more precise now. Oh, hold on. Alright, I'm back now. Bit more precise, just so I could get around here. And I think that looks about good. And then now I just thought of another thing I could do, which would be pretty nice. I think I could just I think I could just grab this. And get this. Okay, my tablet's really starting to lag now. But what I'm thinking is like, I think you could kind of see what I'm getting onto. Actually, I realized I need to shade this kind of inverted. Because, you know, the more transparent it is, the more it's like, because the more transparent it is, the darker it is. Which means that the less transparent it is, the lighter it is. So it's kind of like I'm adding a highlight. Then I gotta add the shadows. Yeah, like that. And then I basically just kind of do a similar thing on the other side. Okay, and then I just kind of gotta go back to the airbrush, and I'll shade these in, and then I think a nice background, not like that much of a background, but you know, like a little like shrubbery wouldn't hurt, I don't think. Let's see if there's actually a brush for that. Okay, I think I know what to do, but I just gotta pause and unpause the video, like, just in case. Okay, now I'm hanging the bushes now. And by the way, if my sister comes over, she's just gonna probably say hi for like a quick bit. Just gonna add a bit more all around here. And transparent, just to make like a even better fading effect. And at the front, I'm going to do a bit of a lighter one, like this, just to give it some added depth. And maybe some like tree ones around here. I don't know, that was probably too much. And then that looks almost there. Just gonna add another layer of shading. Like this. And then I'm actually going to do some very light highlighting along the eyes. Okay, that was definitely too much. And I think that actually looks really nice, so I'm gonna leave it off there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!